Our purpose is to provide free clothes to anyone in need. We would love to be able to just, because of need, we just have them call the church, schedule an appointment, we get them in, we get them free clothes. We're providing high-end clothing to First Impressions at CMU. The students can then get free suits for their interviews when they're exiting college. There are many from the homeless shelter that come. We know they're truly homeless because they take only what they can carry. The CMU students are always coming here for community service. We're on their volunteer page. My CMU volunteers are putting packets together, 2 outfits, 2 new underwear, 2 new socks, a hoodie, a pair of pajamas, and possibly a toy. Something that when you're pulled from someplace and things become tough, you have something to hang on, something that's yours. If we can partner with all these agencies, then we're actually truly trying to make a dent in getting them to the next level where they're self-sufficient. The board has now a vision and a plan, site plan, to put a building outside. If you see how much space and how much we have and how much more we could do. So we're in the process of what can we get up next year. It's a daily process. I'm currently doing the Broadway choir kids downtown from 3 to 5:30 every day. I'm working on that, so I have to juggle all of that, but I also play church for the AIM group on Monday nights who are disabled, and I teach private piano. So I'm trying desperately to not do more than 5 or 6 hours a day with it, but right now we need to fundraise. And so I'm meeting foundations, and I'm trying to figure out where can I go, what can I tap into, what resources, when are the deadlines, and so it's taking more time. You have different kinds of volunteers. You have volunteers who just want to work with the guests. We have those who just want to sort by size.
I'm the executive director of the Isabella County Restoration House, which is Isabella County's rotating homeless shelter. This is something I enjoy, making this trip to Clothing Inc. and getting clothes for our guests, because we get homeless individuals who literally walk in with only what they have on their backs. They make multiple runs per week, take some wish lists, I guess, or needs from our guests, and come over here and fill some bags and then take them back to our guests at shelter so they can stay warm. Have clean changes of clothes, and just have what they need to get through their day, because a lot of them spend much of their time out in the elements. So this is incredibly helpful.
How often do you come here?
Right now I'm probably on a twice per week run for guests. We get a ton of turnover with our guests. We get new guests maybe 3-4 nights out of the week. And so when they come in, they have some needs that, whether it be cold weather gear or underwear, socks, stuff that they couldn't get wherever they've been prior to coming to us. I just try to make sure that they have that. So that's just one less stressor that they have. They don't have to worry about a winter hat or gloves or something. A couple weeks ago, I made a run for, I think, about a dozen of our guests, and it was an awesome scene. I took them to our intake center on a Sunday night, and I think I was able to fill everybody's list, and we had tears, hugs, just smiles from ear to ear. You would have thought it was just the best thing that's ever happened to them. They were so appreciative and just unbelievably grateful for this place and what it provides for them. It was really cool.
What's that emotional impact like on you?
Well, that's a really good question. I love that question because for me, I was homeless from 12 to 18. And, I remember along the way when I stayed in about 21 different houses between the time I was 12 and 18. And some of the families I stayed with would, at times buy me some clothing, buy me a new pair of shoes or something. And it was the most amazing feeling because one, in a way, they're telling you they care about you, whether they speak the words or not. They're showing you by providing for you. So for me now, being in this position gives me the opportunity to continually express to these people that I don't care what your backstory is. I don't care what mistakes you've made. I love you as a person. I want to help you through whatever hard times you're going through. Obviously, you're in shelter, so something's gone not exactly the way you would hope it was, And so by me providing clothes from this wonderful organization, it's just, I go back to the days that I lived it. And for me, it's a way to say thank you to those people that helped me. And now kind of take the torch and do that for others now.
Mm-hmm. So let's talk about Kay. What do you think about her and this whole organization?
Kay, I kind of feel like we're kindred spirits in the sense of collaboration because she shares the same zeal for community-wide embracing of those that we serve. I think she has the same heart that I share. She has an incredible heart for collaboration with multiple agencies and people that I think is just an amazing quality. And what they've built here it goes right along with what I just said. They're indiscriminately providing for people with just blind to circumstance, blind to whatever choices people have made, and just unabashedly compassionate to everyone who walks in these doors. I think it's a beautiful thing, and I love every bit of it.
Mm-hmm. She's not a hard worker, right, at all?
Oh no, she's constantly just sitting around twiddling her thumbs. I don't know how the woman. I have no idea. Retirement's supposed to be your sit back and kick your feet up gig, right? Mm-hmm. Not so much.
Not so much with her. I know she does a lot of other things. How do you think she balances that with this?
I don't know if she does balance. I think when I think of balance, I think of taking a little bit of time for yourself too. And I don't think she does. I don't know if she does. I think that she just constantly gives of herself, and she's an altruist to this truest extent. It's just an amazing thing to watch her continuously give to this community. And, so for balance, she definitely fulfills all of her obligations to the community without question. But, I don't know. I'm not quite convinced that she maybe lays her head on a pillow at night and sleeps yet.
All right. Well, I think that's all that I need from you.
Yeah.
I think I just want to